Am I wrong, or am I cutting my dad off if he misses my graduation? Some people wanted an update to my post. My graduation was on Wednesday. So what happened after I gave him the ultimatum was that he kept trying to talk to me as if nothing was wrong. He was asking me to spend time with him a lot and asking when I was free. Basically, either feeling guilty or trying to compensate for choosing Cameron. I never met with him. Cameron messaged me to tell me to stop being an asshole and to get over it because apparently our dad was stressed out over the whole thing. I just blocked Cameron and moved on. On the day of my graduation, my dad told me he was coming down to spend the day with me before he had to go home to go to Cameron's graduation. At first, I told him not to bother because there's no point in showing up here if you're just going to leave before the actual ceremony, but he ended up coming anyway. We had a small get-together at my house with my mom's side of the family. My dad was there, acting as if nothing was wrong. It was annoying. I refused to take pictures with him because I told him I'd be taking pictures at my graduation. If you want pictures with me, you can show up. A few hours before the ceremony, he said he had to head out. I said goodbye forever, and he pulled me aside to talk. He was trying to justify his decision again. I told him I was serious about what I said. I will not talk to him ever again. I made it clear that this isn't something I'm going to be mad about for a bit, and then get over. I'm not going to call him crying in a few years saying I'm sorry. He asked why I was being like this, and I just let it all out. I told him I'm sick and tired of being second place all the time. My entire life I've been told that he can't show up for me because Cameron needs him or he promised Cameron first. Yet the one time I had my graduation date set and planned first, he still canceled on me for Cameron. After the ceremony, I was shocked to see my dad walking towards me. I was positive he was going to Cameron's graduation. Like a gun to my head, get this answer right or you die. Well, I guess I'd be dead because I was 100% sure he'd choose Cameron. He already did, but I guess he turned around and came back. So he hugged me and told me that he's sorry for everything and how he's treated me, and that he does love me just as much as Cameron, even if he's been bad at showing it. I don't really believe that last part, but he showed up, so that's what I'm focusing on. Cameron was pissed, of course, and messaged me from a different number to bitch at me. He was calling me a crybaby and selfish. Dad only went to my graduation because I threw a fit. He doesn't understand that it wasn't me having a tantrum. It was a last-stretch situation for me. I just sent him a picture of me and our dad at my graduation and told him to get over it. Then I blocked that number too. Oh, and don't worry, I'm not delusional. I know my dad is just going to go back to his old routine. And now, if I ever bring up his unfairness again, he'll always be able to throw in my face that he came to my graduation over Cameron's. It'll probably be his trump card. It did feel good to have everyone shit on my dad with me in my last post, because I was pissed off at him when I posted. I know that he does love me, though. Still, I think I'm going to take some advice I got in that post. I'm not cutting my dad off, but I'm going to stop trying. I have a lifetime of him awarding me the silver medal no matter how well I do, and I'm tired of it. Cameron can be his favorite son, uncontested from now on. I'm just going to live my life and keep my dad at arm's length. I'm not going to try to force him to prove his love for me anymore.